aspect of the gun, it's worthless. It stopped having meaning, so it becomes null, in time.
I got a question. If you paint your gun black and it's mandatory to be pink, what would it be, a misdemeanor or a felony?
I feel like that's a shit post.
I don't know. It's not really important. I don't think.
Well,
that is my.
It kind of would be, wouldn't it? Because if it was just a misdemeanor, everybody would just take the misdemeanor, paint their guns black. So they wouldn't care if you were selling pink guns, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we'd take the gun away from you at that point. You obviously aren't responsible.
Well,
painting your gun makes you irresponsible?
Yeah. Can't abide by the laws. We can't trust you.
But we don't have any law that prohibits, people painting their guns, or do we?
Oh, we will.
That's hypothetical. Tasteless. Jesus Christ.
What would be the point of making them all pink if people can literally just change the color?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking, how would you de-incentivize painting your gun? Because if it was a felony or took the gun away, then people wouldn't repaint them black. But if it was just a misdemeanor, people probably wouldn't care. They'd paint them black, and then they wouldn't care about buying a pink gun.
No, Juker, not yet.
What happened earlier? Did everyone get kicked?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Just
he broke Discord.
So Tom and Tasteless, are you going to do this or what?
His finest hour was when everyone was off Discord.
Leela, did you
Tasteless, you want to make the debate? Should we make guns, all guns pink?
We've already had it.
Well, I thought we're having it, dude. I mean,
we're trying to make a full.
That's
why I tried to stop.
Most of the time, it's just been you over talking me.
I don't think it's going to work because what's happening in the cultures, you can see a higher percentage of people coming out.
Hey, don't be helping Tasteless.
Daddy just comes in with the head.
No, let Daddy talk.
Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, so as you can see in our culture, there's more gay people than there were 10 years ago, right? And so what's going to happen is, if you turn them pink, if you make them all pink, suddenly all these gay people are going to start buying the guns, right? Because
and the barrels are going to be
shaped like right, penises. And if they're shaped like penises, Joe, then we're really done for. There are going to be so many more. I mean, the schools are done for. I'm going to quit as a teacher.
Are you saying that shit influences?
You could actually make the argument that pink guns may lead more people to become homosexuals.
Oh, right, that too. We wouldn't want that.
I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm actually fine with that.
Holy shit.
This is going to help manifest the Jewish thing even more, right?
So, hey, Jeweler, Juker, whatever your name is, how do you feel about the Hysteria thing, man? We're just all there, like, all our boys are going fighting for these Jewish wars, man.
Please don't make me do.
What's that?
Please don't make me support Israel.
He's begging you not to make him answer. He's scared.
I'm just saying, like, we're just going over there and we're just dying for these the chosen people, man.
Yeah, from my point of view, this is just an argument for Jewish supremacy, right? But
You're not
I don't want to
Jewish.
discuss.
Why?
Yeah,
What's that?
I'm not Jewish. I'm not Jewish, but I still can hold the position of Jewish supremacy, right? It's not exclusive to being
yeah,
Jewish.
but the thing about it is that they're not smarter, though.
Well, I don't
Only
want
whites can be supremacists.
Actually, I finally want to see Tom and Tasteless debate now. I think this would be fun.
It's already been done.
We need an actual topic.
Doesn't that happen every day?
Man, they made my Indian food too spicy.
You can handle it.
So, Tom, do you think you can find a topic except for this vampire thing? Because Tasteless obviously doesn't want to do that.
I mean, Yeah, sure. I mean, that was my proposal of one of my positions, right? So that's a viable thing. I mean, I'm waiting for Tasteless positions. If you can get that out of him, he said he wouldn't give them to me. So
I already told you, Tomr. I just gave you my fucking position. I told you that in time, that is going to result in null. So I don't think it's going to have the impact that you were hoping that it has.
yeah, you don't want to debate this topic, though, right?
I am just stating, what I think and the reasons why.
Here's your task, boys. You need to get Tasteless positions out of him. If you want the debate to happen, you need to find what he thinks. I have no fucking idea what his positions are.
Okay, your position is that just the color. Tomr, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave it in your hands, guys.
So your position is that color would will lead to a decrease in violence, and I would say yes at first, but then it would become null and things would be, get back to normal. That's my claim. So.
Well, we know that we know the color pink has been used in the past to punish people in the prison systems, right? And that
right. They've been used by Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
Yeah, and that had disastrous results as well. Oh, fuck.
What were the disastrous results?
Yeah, whatever it was aiming for, it. Well, I forget what the goals were, but it did the complete opposite. I mean, it's well known. I mean,
yes, that would prove your claim, dog.
So well known.
I'm being quite honest with you. I don't remember the details, but Nev and I.
It's so well known that you don't know.
So you're
nobody else in here.
Tasteless's claim is right. Tasteless's claim is that since everyone was mandated to wear pink uniform in prison, that it would become normalized and nobody would fucking care. But the prisoners are quoted as saying that they hated the pink uniforms and thought that they were humiliating.
That's different. I can give you the difference.
What?
The difference is that you're literally wearing all the time. And colors have an impact on the psychology of the people.
It doesn't matter. Like, fine, whatever. I mean, like, let's just go grant Tom's point, right? Whatever. I can still provide a better argument, right? And that would be that, yeah, like that led to a psychological unstable state for the prisoners, right? Because of the humiliation. That's what you basically would be doing with people who have maybe a predisposition for wanting to have guns. You would be leading to them. So you're not guaranteeing that there would be less violence. All you're doing is guaranteed, maybe, possibly, if I'm charitable, that there would be less violence with guns.
So let me get this straight. You're positing that the mandating of having a pink gun could make you become like a mass shooter.
Possibly, yes.
Possibly.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Possibly, yeah, that could make me a mass shooter.
You get me so upset, the government. Like, these motherfuckers here, these motherfuckers are making me have a fucking pink gun. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, mass shooter.
I'll show these bitches.
Girls turning me down turns me into a mass shooter.
Dionysus, what about
this way, right? If you have, we know that a lot of these mass shooters are men, right? And the shooting issue is like a masculine thing, and we know that pink used to be a masculine color, right? And so when Dio sees the color pink, it kind of awakened his like white genes during that period of time.
Danny's just in a trolling mood, so I'm just not gonna bother responding to that.
Also,
Danny.
Pink's like pink, right?
I think you're just discriminating against Danny, right?
Yeah,
I don't like
racist.
Danny is one of the most egregious white knights, though. You ever notice that?
Hey, Danny is a saint, Tom.
I was thinking about you, Dan. I was thinking about you today because, and not in good terms either. I was thinking, like, you're gonna go to Texas, right? And I was thinking like how Texas is becoming blue, and like it's becoming like a second Mexico basically. And you're just gonna fit right on in, man. Like,
I know, right?
You're like a shapeshifter as well. Like you're gonna speak the language.
Spiritual Jew.
Danny doesn't look white.
no, I mean he fits in any, because I asked Danny when we went to the movies the other night. I asked him, I said, who do you feel most comfortable with, whites or Hispanics? He's like, well, I feel more comfortable with whites. But I bet if he goes to Mexico and some Latino asks him, who do you feel more comfortable with? He's gonna be like, man, Latinos, man, I love Latinos. So, like, that's a problem, right? That's like a loyalty problem. So.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
So you got a hardcore drug dealer that wants to protect his area. Do you think that a pink gun is going to discourage him from shooting his rival?
It's not all crime.
Wait,
what crime?
What
Is there a specific
self-preservation deal?
What's that?
Why is it a problem? It's just self-preservation.
Well, the thing about it is like, it's like, what's the saying that in the dark all colors will agree? And so, or sunlight is the best disinfectant. I think whenever you have to come out and declare your allegiances, right? And like, there's no doubt, like if I'm white, right, and I look white, there's like no doubt that I mean, for the most part, like it's like 99% certain that I'm gonna side with white people, right? But like if you're a Hapa, or like if in Danny's case, if he's like half Hispanic, half white, like it kind of, we don't really know what side he would be on if something were to go down.
That's right.
I think it's really funny that you think people fall into easy racial cultural groups, that it would work like that.
No, I mean, I understand, like, it's not that simple, but just for...
It's not even, it doesn't even come close to that, because there was like a contingent, I pointed this out to Ethno Nationals before. There's a very small contingent of people that are actually oriented that way, so it's more likely it's going to be you guys fighting each other, and everybody else that doesn't care doing something else, probably with their cultural groups, rather than cultural groups that are tied to your race.
You have no idea what you're talking about right now. Whenever Texas turns blue, which it will happen in 2020, 2024, it's gonna unironically turn red. I mean, you're gonna start seeing, like, you're gonna see blood on the streets. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna.
You're right. It's gonna turn red because the Republican Party is gonna shift politically. I agree.
No, I mean red in the sense that there's gonna be blood in the streets, because you're gonna have competition between.
Yeah, keep thinking that. Keep reading the Turner Diaries.
People are territorial.
Keep reading the Turner Diaries.
You're not giving arguments.
The Turner Diaries.
You're not giving arguments. People are territorial by nature, man.
That was an argument that it's gonna be red, to be quite honest.
That was a very odd laugh, Gus.
Jovan, what specific crime would it stop?
Is that a racist laugh? Is that racist?
Bacon?
You guys know the Turner Diaries.
The Turner
Diaries
is coming to true. It's coming to be reality.
A lot of people don't know it, I think. So I think that's why Gus laughed.
The white people have been oppressed for too long. They're gonna rise up against their minority oppressors.
What'd you say, Bacon?
You said earlier that it wouldn't stop all crime. So then is it pinpointed toward any
No, I
specific
didn't say
crime?
that. But if you want me to give you an example of a crime that would stop domestic violence, more women would be armed. You said it yourself.
No, I didn't say that. And
If you had to choose a side, though, if you had to, like, there's like a war between Hispanics and whites, which side would you choose?
Which one? I don't know. I tend to choose based on values as opposed to like genetic realities.
So
like,
let's suppose like they both have the same values, but it's just a genetic. It's just a racial thing. Which side would you choose?
Remember, the Mexicans have tacos.
I'm probably whites.
Would you rather be shot or stabbed, Danny?
Well, shot in the right way.
Because Danny, what reminded me of that is that conversation I had to you about that teacher. It was very good.
Danny doesn't mind being stabbed if you take him to the stabbing cabin first.
When you
gotta stab me in the right way, man.
When you were kind of making a libertarian argument about a poor Arkansas teacher that got turned down from a teaching position job because she didn't speak Spanish, not because she was teaching a Spanish course, but just because the situation from the immigrants had overwhelmed the school system, where the students were a lot of the students were Hispanic, and so a person who was bilingual had an advantage. But like, I mean, that doesn't seem natural, right? Like we wouldn't expect like someone in Japanese person.
Absolutely right. Why would we want a teacher to be able to speak the language of the majority of the students? Whose fucking bright idea was that?
No, but I mean that's not the point. A country that is that is a white country that was meant for white people, right? And then you have
meant for white people
because of immigration.
These casual proclamations that you slip in.
We've already did the research with the founding fathers. All right, it was
the research with the founding fathers.
We already did this. We're not going back in time, guys, and redoing it. All right,
going back in time.
Jesus Christ,
going back in time. Now listen, I don't give a shit what you've already done.
Go take your Dilaudid, Gus, and
I don't take that stuff anymore. You are so fucking behind. You're forward.
All right.
I swear to God, man, you're so fucking behind. If you look down, you see ass cheeks on your thighs. I swear to God, that's how behind you are.
But basically, your argument, Danny, was that like, yeah, we should. I mean, if we just had open borders and whoever could speak to like and let's just say like we had a situation where, you had whatever language.
Was that
right?
just
like
was that just Dio that went robotic like that?
Your country loyalties and your nation state should.
I don't advocate for open borders, but
that's basically what has happened, though, right? I mean,
we should have open borders.
You had a school that had accepted so many immigrants, right? That were Spanish speaking. That a bilingual person was served as a better teacher than someone who was monolingual. So
doesn't that happen in
all
Europe?
They had to do was make sure. All they had to do was make sure that when they hired this bilingual teacher, that they had, other than the bilinguality, they had the same fucking qualifications as any other teacher. So that's what they do up in Canada.
Look, yeah, I mean, Dio, it's like I would prefer the state of affairs in which he was hired and everyone's happy and everyone speaks the same language and all these things. But when it comes down to it, I have a principle about not forcing a particular school, or whether it be public or private, to hire certain particular people. I think that they should have the liberty to hire whoever they want. I mean, even if it means that they prefer
should they have
long
liberty
hair over short hair. I mean, I don't.
Do they have liberty to teach whoever they want to as well?
Well, if they don't want to teach them, yeah, they can go teach them for someone else. Open up their own.
No, but I mean, should the public school system be forced to teach illegal immigrants?
I don't think so.
So how many illegal immigrants do we have in the public system?
Well, it depends. You're talking about the DACA Act. All of them will be legal after the DACA.
Just legalize all immigrants. Problem solved.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't think
wait. Immigrants are legal. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Bacon Bones right.
When have teachers ever had a choice as to who they teach?
Oh,
well, then there's that.
Yeah, you guys are being Jewish about this argument. You guys are purposely.
There we go.
I mean, no, but Dio, I agreed with you.
Well, I hate to be Jewish about the argument, but sometimes
that the school can't. I don't think schools should be forced to take in certain students if they don't want to. Well, on any basis.
Schools have to teach. I think schools have to teach the fucking community. I think the purpose of a fucking public school is to teach the public.
Children.
Yeah, but if you're not,
if you're not paying into the system in full, you shouldn't get the benefits.
Oh my God, 1,000 responses.
No, but that's what I'm saying, Danny. Are you saying that people that pay into the system, they shouldn't be forced to teach their kids?
Oh my God!
I'm kind of against public education in general.
If you're not controlling the border, right? Then why should you have to be forced to teach people with completely different cultures, completely different languages in your own nation state? It's absurd.
Dio, when have you ever had a choice?
Because you either help them get acclimated and give them the tools to communicate.
Nice, me.
Or you nice moron. Or you make the fucking predictions of doom and gloom come true.
Or you throw them the fuck out.
And how do you do that? You know what? The United States
deport them.
The United States has been trying to fucking deport all Dems what don't belong.
You shoot them when they try to cross the border. That's what you do. You shoot them when they try to cross the border.
And what monsters we would be? What
monsters we would be? What is the
cares?
purpose of the state when it can't do what its main primary function is to do, which is to
I'm sorry, the last time I checked, the purpose of the state wasn't to shoot people that were trying to find a better life.
No, you're an idiot.
You want to shoot children?
The purpose of the state, Hold on a second. The
We're
purpose
talking about
of the
education.
state. The
You
purpose
want
of
to
the
kick
state.
children.
The
You want
purpose
to
of the
shoot
state.
children trying to come into the
Purpose of the
country?
state.
Dial.
The purpose of the state is
Just never mind your
monopoly.
purpose of the
The
state.
purpose of
Never
the state
mind
is
your
the
purpose of the
monopoly
state.
of violence.
You want to shoot
It has-
children. You
It
want to
has
shoot
a monopoly. It has a monopoly over
Yep.
violence, right?
Yep.
It has a
Do you want to
monopoly
shoot
over
children?
violence.
Yep.
Do
It
you
has
want
a
to shoot children?
monopoly over
Yes.
violence, and it mean.
Do you want to? Okay, the guy who keeps saying yes over and over again, go bang your head against the wall.
It has a
Do you wanna
monopoly over violence, and it
Yes.
uses it to protect the state. That's what it
Yeah.
does.
So you're willing to shoot children? Just say it. Just say it out loud.
I'm willing to shoot people who come in this country legally. Yes,
Including children. Including
I
children.
don't. It doesn't matter. Yes,
Including children.
Yes.
You sir, should be beaten publicly.
you're just using platitude.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
You're just
fucking children.
Gus, everybody, look. This is why you are obese and in a hospital, and people have to take care of you, right?
The word platitude.
That's
the word
why you.
platitude,
That's why you. You always take the left side because you always depend on people
the word
taking care of you.
platitude. The
You
word
always
platitude.
depend on people
The
taking care
word
of you.
platitude. The word platitude comes from the word peace. Tell me what would be peaceful about beating some sense into you.
Gus, you know
Aestus, before you, Aestus,
identically
God damn it,
how
to fuck.
Dio is
Wow.
proposing our southern
Aestus,
border.
That's my
defense.
cue.
Look, Mexico
What's your
shoots
cue?
down people who
Wait.
are attempting to immigrate into Mexico.
Who cares
I
what
still need
Mexico
you, man.
does,
Don't-
though?
don't-
Who cares
don't
what
talk
Mexico
yet.
does?
Mexico's not the only one. I'm just saying this is
It
a
doesn't
policy
matter
that
who's the only
most
one, Aestus.
countries about illegal immigrants.
Let the better angels of your nature speak to your mind for 2 seconds. He is talking about shooting children if necessary.
And I'm saying this is policy.
Yeah,
in
that's a
many
fucking
countries.
reality of
Illegal
state
immigrants
of
are-
being a
yeah,
state. You're fucking
No, it's
talking
not.
about
The
something
day-
that we
the day
fucking
that
do.
you
Yes, we
allow-
do.
the
We
day
kill
that you
fucking
allow
thousands of
shooting
children
children
every
to be
day.
okay, you
You're
know what?
fucking
You don't do
crying
that.
about it, doing it to
No,
protect the
bullshit.
border.
I'm just
Bullshit.
saying
You're an asshole.
Look,
Okay.
I'm just saying it's
Gil
a common
doesn't get to talk
policy
to me
for
anymore. He's
illegal
an asshole.
immigrants to be shot.
Oh, you don't
is
talk
he-
to assholes? Oh, you're so high and
Gil.
mighty.
Gil, is he worried about killing children? Ask him if he's worried about abortion.
No, Gus, because he's always been a loser, has to always protect the loser. I mean, that's what it is. He has
Right.
Gus
Right.
has a loser mentality.
You know what? I think the bigger
That's
loser
very
is. I think the bigger loser here is you because I don't think you have the guts. I think if they put a rifle in your hand, I don't think you'd have the guts to shoot a kid. That's the worst thing about it.
Oh yeah, but you have the guts to sit here and moralize about it.
Is it
and
you're
nothing
sitting there,
because all
you're
the
sitting there
problem.
bloviating.
What if
You're sitting
killing
there
12
bloviating
kids?
about a
What
bazillion.
if killing 12 kids meant that you saved a lot of kids because they
Yeah,
stopped
blah
the
blah
border?
blah blah. Justify it to yourself any way you want to, but this
Yeah,
is
it's
what
called
you
the
said is
trolley
okay.
problem.
Yeah. This is yeah okay.
Yeah,
This is
you're
what
just
you
sad
said is
about the
okay
fucking
for
human
the
nature
sake
and
of
all.
your
Fucking
failed state.
Ooh, but
Nice
talk about
moron. For
bloviating,
the sake
Jesus
of your
Christ.
failed state.
Talk about
Yeah, we
bloviating,
should
holy
open our
shit.
borders. We should just open our borders and let all the children come into our country, right?
Yeah, think of the
I
children.
mean, nice moron. And if we allow them to come in, then that's easier to just line them up and shoot them all down.
meme.
Cool.
Keep saying nice meme.
All you have is
Kind of a
rhetoric.
fucking idiot, are they?
You have new arguments. You have nothing but rhetoric. That's all you have.
Yeah, I see. Speaking about shooting children is just rhetoric.
Yeah, completely
Speaking
rhetorical.
about shooting children is just rhetoric.
Like I said, this is policy to
Nice
shoot
meme.
illegal immigrants on site in most countries.
Nice meme.
It's just that the U.S. and most Western countries are an exception and are particularly
I'm
tolerant
sorry.
of
Which
illegal
Nice
countries will
meme.
just shoot children on site exactly?
Like I said,
Nice
Mexico is
meme.
an example where they use they use
Nice
basically
meme.
gun.
I'm sorry. Could you tell me the last time an illegal
Nice
child
meme.
illegal immigrant was just shot at the border?
Like I said, that's Mexican
Nice
policy.
meme.
Well, when was the last time?
They
Yeah,
use-
there.
Wait, but
Listen,
they
there is
said a lot of
use-
countries. What
they
other
use
country does
deadly
that?
violent. Look,
Other than North Korea?
Listen,
Nice
there is a
meme.
difference between having a
Mexico
policy.
Yeah,
There
other
is a
than
difference
Mexico.
between having a policy
Nice
and
meme.
having a policy that's under
plenty
more in the breach
of
of the observance.
countries are not
Nice
plenty
meme.
of countries are not particularly nice about illegal
Yeah, but
immigrants.
how many
Nice
of them
meme.
shoot
That
the
skirts the
people at the
question.
border
I'm
when they
just
see
saying,
them on
look,
site?
it's very common for countries.
Nice
to
So
treat
you're
meme.
backing
illegal
down from the
immigrants-
claim?
It's common for countries to treat illegal immigrants.
Nice meme. Nice meme.
Yeah, but that's just an is-ought problem, Ace.
Nice meme.
I mean, we ought to be as humane
Nice
and helpful
meme.
as possible. Right? Every person that you help that is in need of
Nice
help. You're
meme.
making a better reality and a better world each time.
That's just some heartfelt bullshit there,
Nice
Admin.
meme.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you know.
Nice meme.
It's like saying
Fuck it, just shoot them. I
dropping
mean,
red dye in the
Nice
ocean
meme.
is making it more red.
Well, I mean, it's true, right?
No, like I said, it is typical. Look, it is typical for countries do not treat illegal immigrants.
there is no country in the world that justifies shooting children.
Nice
There is
meme.
no country in the world that justifies shooting children. None.
Oh,
Hand me that
think about
bullshit,
the
Aestus.
children. Think about the children.
This is like equivalent
Really?
to bloviating
That's
about,
your
oh,
response
war
to
is
that?
bad. I'm against war. You're fucking complaining about
Nice
something. It's a
meme.
reality. God.
It's always the fat faggots that want to hide behind
Nice
children.
meme.
Right? Oh, the poor
Nice
children!
meme.
Oh my god!
Nice meme.
Yeah, next is gonna tell us how rape
Nice
is
meme.
bad and all this fucking dumb
Frog
shit.
spawn
Nice
fucking
meme.
homunculus. You
Why
just
wouldn't
sat
you
here on this goddamn channel and said it would just be fine if you had to shoot children to
Nice
protect your
meme.
fucking fatherland. That was
Yeah.
you that did that, not
Nice
me.
meme.
Yeah, and you're fucking spurging out and you're fucking talking about bloviating other people while you
Nice
sit here and
meme.
morally grandstand. Who are you?
Oh, I see. We're into the nice. I think we're into the nice meme stupidity now. Well,
Hey,
okay,
Gus, what
Tom.
if they
Okay,
have,
Tom. Okay, Bacon. Okay,
what if
fucking
they have a
lords of
bunch of
fucking
child
creation here.
soldiers? What if they
No,
have a
hang on,
bunch?
John. Hang on, Jovan. Okay, lords of fucking creation here. What exactly do we have to do to bring the conversation back into your fucking desire of orthodox, so we don't have to listen to you nice meme us to death anymore? What exactly do we have to do, you fucking assholes?
Probably this. It's working. Keep doing it. They stopped triggering the bot.
You guys remember that movie Sniper where he shoots that kid with a bomb?
He shoots
Yeah.
that kid with a bomb.
American Sniper.
Yeah, that was a really cool scene.
Riveting, John. Tell us more.
Like Gus, let's say they had
Yeah,
like,
so
let's say
sometimes
they
they
strapped
have
bombs across like 1,000 children, right? And they just had them walk up to our
Really,
border.
Jovan? Is that really what they're
I'm
doing?
just asking if
Jovan?
you'd shoot kids in this situation. Would
Is
you
that
have-
really what they're doing, Jovan?
I'm just asking.
Is that really what they're doing, Jovan? No.
It's a hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical.
Hypothetically, you won't answer.
Is that really what they're doing?
It just
Jovan?
seems like you're more.
Is that really what they're
Hypothetically,
doing?
you won't answer because you want to sit here and bloviate.
You know what? Early on, fucking Dionysius was talking early on this afternoon.
Ignore the
When
fucking
nobody was-
question.
When
Jesus
nobody was
Christ.
listening early on this afternoon, Dionysius was talking about one of the reasons he didn't get along with the Paltalk Power Rangers was because they tended to speak more in broad generalities, and he tended to deal with the nitty gritty specifics. So when I do the exact same thing to fucking Dionysius, he starts calling me names.
What did he call you?
Where does?
When did he? Yeah, when did that happen?
I don't even. Well, that probably happened. I don't
doubt it, but it hasn't been happening in the last 5 minutes. I don't know why he's talking about it.
Does it matter?
Does it matter when what happened?
So it only matters if it's happened in the last 5 minutes?
No, it's just random. He's just bringing it up out of nowhere.
The sophisticates here.
But it happens a lot. What was the point?
Beware the sophisticati. I don't give a fuck if they call me fat. Who cares?
What the fuck?
This is random.
Are you okay, Gus?
Yeah, Gus, why don't you tell us what you had for breakfast next?
I mean, I don't know. It's so fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid.
No, we should totally just accept all immigrants, start them on the road to citizenship. No reason not to.
All right, now are you
Correct.
being